Can you get a snack for me too? I'm hungry and lazy. Uh, if you say please, I guess I could do that. Sorry, I just, ugh, thought I was gonna die. I also, well, it's too late now, so no, I'm not going to. Alright, then starve. Something I want to mention, I did kind of skip over. You can also just throw the item. You don't have to use an arrow in this game. But, you know, I'm just vibing. I have the arrows, whatever.
Alright, I'm back.
Jameson got his drink. So we are continuing to follow the statues.
Yep.
Technically this is what they're gonna make you do, like right after. They're like, yeah, follow the statues. So I don't know if it's gonna count when I'm down here.
Right.
I imagine for how exploratory this game is, it probably will, but...
Is that, like, mandatory? Or is it...
No.
Oh, yeah, then it'd probably be fine.
No, but you should 100% do this as soon as you can, and I'll show you why.
Hopefully.
Also...
Hi. Holy shit. Ooh. Well, he's got some stuff on him.
He does. Let me tell you right now, not worth it. Do you know how many times I died to that thing?
So that's like the equivalent of like a Talus down here, like the big monster you fight to get all the gems and shit.
It's absolutely so much worse.
Yeah, Taluses weren't hard. Even I could kill a fucking Talus.
Technically, if you run through it for like a minute, it's not too bad.
Yeah, no, we only lost like a heart and a half, I think. Or 34. Yeah. We'll keep going, I guess. We need to use one of our many extra bows.
That was a good shot.
Yeah.
They have big pose, little pose. I like the pose in this game, so essentially the statue I talked to that said pose.
Yeah.
That's called a bargainer statue, and there's a couple down here. The more bargainer statues you unlock, the more really good items you can get. So you can get gloom resistant armor.
Oh, okay.
You can get dark link armor. You can get weapons.
Is it one of those things where it's gonna take just an insane amount of pose for us to even do so?
It takes like 100 to 250, but it also is not hard to find pose. They're fucking everywhere.
What the hell?
So there's a couple of these little stations. You can build shit to get you over the gloom. So if you don't want a horse.
It's
I'm
weird
gonna get that cluster of pose right there.
It's weird to me that the pose aren't like enemies.
Yeah. I don't...
Like, it's not, I don't think it's a bad decision. It just make them a collectible, but because, like, that's just...
They're a currency.
Yeah. It's just weird because pose have always been, like, a hostile entity in these games. Like, since the first game.
Well, it explains that they're, like, souls.
Well, yeah.
Of, like, past warriors or some shit.
Hi. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Hey, there's a horse.
There are more haunces.
Are we still following the damn statue?
Yes. I will be, anyway.
Oh, wait. To the left. There's a guy up there.
Yep.
Do they only ever have, like, the Traveler's
They
equipment?
have different weapons.
Should we go see what he's got?
No. We are good right now.
Okay.
But what I do want is one of these.
They're gonna see you the second. Okay.
That's fine.
So, do the skeleton horses have fixed stats? Because this one also just... Or does this one also just happen to have 3 stamina?
I am not sure. Point them this way.
I like this idea, like us shooting arrows into like the literal like inky blackness to try to find our way around.
Yeah, me too.
There's some more Poes over there as well.
Yep. There's so many fucking Poes. Fucking everywhere.
Sounds like we need a lot of them, so. I feel like gloom resistant armor is like probably a good thing to like try to work towards.
Yep. There's lots of other good rewards too. Like I believe, don't quote me on this, I think if you lose like the rare weapons you can get with the amiibo or by finding them, you can buy some of them from a different NPC and also the bargainers.
Okay. But like we have to like find it first, I imagine, to like register it or something. Mm-hmm. So it's literal currency. It's not, hey, you collected
Yes.
X amount. Here's a thing like with the pony
It's
points.
literally
Okay.
currency.
Okay.
Ooh,
Duplex bow.
nice.
According to Ko, this location will be destroyed. Glory to Master Koga.
Haunts.
Oh yeah, we did throw that dumbass down a pit in the last game, didn't we?
We sure did.
Oh, fucking A.
This is pretty much the easiest way to do this, is once you find a horse.
Oh,
Because then you
yeah.
can outrun the enemies.
Yeah.
I would worry about grinding later. It's not a huge deal, but when I see Pose, I definitely stop to get the Pose.
Josh is a wiener. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have thought of one thing about this game that already annoys the shit out of me.
What?
Affixing shit to your arrows. The fact you have to keep pulling up every single time.
It takes 2 seconds, and honestly, it's like...
It adds up. It's annoying. Like, we have to do this every damn time.
Oh, God.
Like, I understand in terms of the game, yeah, you're putting on the arrow, not the bow, technically. But it's like, I feel like you could have just made it like, it just stays attached to whatever arrow you pull out until either you attach something else or you unequip your bow, you know?
I guess, but I feel like that's kind of nitpicky, especially because you just might need 1 or you could need 100. I feel like it's quick enough of an action. It's not a big deal.
Okay, so let me ask you something. So I know there's... What the fuck was that?
Oh, yeah. We didn't run into these yet in the upper world. These are Evermeans.
Oh, yeah, you told me about the Evermeans. Why did you just stand there and
I
take it?
didn't mean to. I was getting stuck.
Run. Yeah, that horse just dipped on us.
No, it's right here. There's a reason why I saved right as soon as it said Grove of Time.
What the fuck? Okay, so I know there's bows. Or at least there were in the last game. Maybe they're not in this game. Okay, that was an unlucky hit.
Almost all these trees are bad.
There are bows that where you shoot multiple arrows at once.
Yep.
So what happens if you're using a bow that shoots, like, say, 3 arrows at once?
So it's 1 item split.
Okay.
So it counts as 1.
Hi, guy. What are you doing here?
Alright, I wasn't sure if that was a cliff.
The hell is this guy? Tell me what's going on in here. You must be reinforced to just into the tree. Was I wrong? I thought for sure you built to investigate Hunger's tree. We can take a look. Okay. Oh. These guys just don't learn. I think we might need a faster... Never mind. As funny as swinging the giant boulder is, we might want to try a faster method of combat.
Let me have my fun.
I'm just saying, you're fighting a ninja. There you go. You guys ever watch Ninjago? I know that sounds like a non sequitur, but I work with special ed kids, so I've seen a decent amount of Ninjago. I'm allowed to make that joke because I watched Ninjago.
Oh my god.
What? While planet grows the sun high altitude, starting to sunlight is supposed to be used to restore health by glue. Oh, okay.
Those are so helpful. Yeah, so Yiga clan's down here.
Of course they are. You ever seen Ninjago?
No.
It's a show about, like, ninjas and shit, but they're Legos. And there's no point to them being Legos. Like, they don't make a joke about it or anything. Like, they're not Lego. It's not like a Toy Story situation. They just are Legos.
Interesting. My horse is still there, thank God. I kind of lost track because of the Evermeans. There's one. He's pointing that way. Come on. Up the hill.
Yeah, I joke about the whole I work with special, but I watched Ninjago when I was a kid. It was actually... It wasn't, like, bad, but I also was, like, a child.
Yeah. I really like the depths. There's also enemies we haven't run into yet that made me literally have a panic attack.
Good for you.
You probably have already been spoiled on them, but...
I mean, I knew about the Evermeans. That was because of you and Dusk. Oh. Stuff.
I'm trying.
Uh-oh. Time out, time out, time out, time out! Sick. Run!
Turn.
I think we need to ditch the horse. How did... Okay. What is that?
That's a good question.
Let's investigate.
There's another light route down there. Stop.
Is that just a sheer fucking... Oh, I see the statue, though. Oh, wait. No, just wait. Swivel background, swivel background. Swivel background.
Give me a sec.
Keep going. More. Keep going. A little to the right. No, other way. A little more. There we go. Perfect.
What?
Just front-facing horse, that's all.
Alright. So, good observation. They are facing this way, aren't they?
Yeah, they sure are. They're leading us to... Oh, that guy's a spear. They're leading us to something. There's something burning over there. Is that a bubble?
Nope. Even better.
Oh, is that just a big Poe?
Sure is.
How much are they worth? Holy shit, okay. Cool. What, Great Abandoned Central Mine. Okay. I feel like we're doing things very much out of order.
We are not. We literally would have just accepted a quest from her, and I'm pretty sure there's a light route like 2 seconds from here, so we can just warp back and finish it.
Oh, we can warp to the light routes too, like down
Yes.
here. Okay. Good.
How else are you going to get in the depths?
Like a disease, maybe, based on what I've heard.
Look ahead.
Okay. And some more of this Zonai crap down here. You don't even say anything. It's like, I got this, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's one of those little robot dudes. It's moving. Conferring auto build to authorizer. Oh, I see. Please utilize it as you explore and excavate the depths for zone stuff.
Zonite.
Zone rocks.
So, fun fact. When I played this game, I did not do the researcher quest till about 2 days before I beat the game.
Oof.
I did not know this was a thing. I recommend getting this as soon as you fucking can.
Instantly recreate your old Chan projects using nearby items and Zonite. Auto build record something. Just give you the power you've been researching? Yeah, it's incredible. It gives a demonstration. Let's see what it say. You commit any structure you create to memory. Any object committed to memory can be instantly reproduced. I don't know just what to use it on. As luck would have it, both our vehicles just broke. We've been struggling to put them back together again. One of the pestle lost a wheel. One of the square pestles fallen to pieces. To get the wheel back on the first one, you should be able to repair the other one. So, like, how pissed were you?
Very. Because, like, I didn't think they thought of that.
There you go. Time for the main event.
You alright?
Yep.
So you can also use your Zonite
Oh shit, okay.
to auto build what you've already built in your history.
But we need to have that shit either like just on the ground or like on hand.
Or, well, it uses Zonite for the pieces you do not have. And also the power to rebuild it is a little bit.
No. Well, look at that. The legends were true. How did you get fatter down here? Great work, both of you. You too, stranger. Credit where credit is due. Yes, credit where credit is. There's one foe I'll never forget. It's the man who cast me from my Gerudo desert hideout into the very depths. It was you! Now I live for vengeance both upon that no-good Zelda and upon my sworn enemy. That means you, Link! We meet again at last! Don't try to tell me you've forgotten me. We are bound by fate, you and I. Hear my name and tremble in fear. I am the leader of the Yiga clan. The strong, the depths-defying, from the ashes rising. Master Koga!
I appreciate their confetti.
Yeah. I saw it all. I saw the moment you obtained the ancient power we sought for so long. The highlight of all the musty old texts we found in this land. It remembers objects you've assembled and can instantly reproduce them. A long-lost ability from the distant past. Because we all suck at making shit, I guess. So you're cheating! Here we are working ourselves to the bone to build things by hand. Just whip them up in an instant, that's not fair! You know who could have used that power? The one we worship and revere, the Magnificent One. We offered it to him. If we offered it to him, he would have crushed you and Zelda both. But you just walked right up and snatched it away. Now I'm gonna snatch it back!
You ready for a boss fight?
Oh god, what the hell? Where did you get headlights?
Yeah.
What is this music?
He's gonna kick our asses?
Are we prepared to do this?
Yes.
Just walk up and stab the bastard. Jesus. How did he make magic walls? Or is that just the game being a video game and I'm thinking too much about it?
I don't know.
See, this is where...
You can also do this.
See, this is where sticking the explosive barrel would, at the end of our spear would have been helpful. Oh, are we just gonna run his ass? Oh, okay. He can just steal it back. It looks like it's more worth it to beat the shit out of him.
I appreciate his very, like, comical Zelda-esque, like, fucking corny-ass boss fight.
This makes me want to play Okami.
Yeah.
I feel like Koga would fit right in with that game's entire, like, vibe and sense of humor.
Like, I like the cheesy part of Zelda.
Yeah. Like, we're literally fighting a dude in, like, a Mad Max vehicle. And we're winning by beating the shit out of him with a rock on a stick. This is so stupid. I love it.
I know.
Oh, he's adding shit to it. Oh, I see. Okay, now it's one of these fights. I still want to hit him with the bomb, honestly. Remember what I said about we need something faster?
This is fine.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Beans. You got something to say? He's just peeking behind him and back up. Oh, it's fucking funny. See, shit like this is why I like Zelda.
Yes. I like the cheesy. Although, like, the Master Koga thing, I think it's really funny in this game. He's like, you! It's because of you, you fucking asshole! You're such a pest!
I mean, we literally threw this guy in a hole.
Yeah.
Well, fine, I suppose we'll fight you for today. You think you're so smart, but I already found a whole bunch of ruins down here. I saw your little trick there. You used your right hand to get the construct going. I'll grab that power you cheated me out of myself. Off with the southwestern abandoned mine. Then the Magnificent One and I will guide this world to its miserable end, and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
Fun fact, I never did this quest past this point.
You just were like, fuck it, I don't care.
Well, it's because I wanted to beat the game. And I kind of wanted my genuine reaction for this for stream.
So don't follow me.
Meow. There he goes.
So, okay, so I was going to say, I was going to say, I'm guessing we're going to get to each new ruin, and there's going to be like another boss fight with him.
Mm-hmm. That's my guess. And I bet you it's going to be like 3 times so you get the Yiga clan armor. That's my guess.
So, I mean, we're already down here. Are we going to...
No.
No? Oh. Excuse me. Thank you for repelling the trespassers. I hope you'll pardon me for listening in on your conversation. The man mentioned an abandoned mine in the southwest. I suspect he is referring to the former Gerudo mine. A place flourished activity long ago like this one, or was constantly unearthed and refined. There are statues that point the way to the abandoned Gerudo mine. Follow them to reach the destination. I recommend you begin by making way to the light you see that way. One more thing before you set out on your journey. There is something I would like you to have speak with my associate when possible. I'm the associate. There's no other reason you have come. It means the schema stone I carry is for you. These stone slides depict schematics of things. Oh.
So you can find different things to make.
Oh, we can fly!
We can.
Okay. Sick. Okay.
So, auto build, I'm really mad I didn't learn about till I was almost done with my personal one.
Was that also part of why you didn't, like, do it when you played it? You're like, fuck this, I'm not giving the game the satisfaction.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go flying.
I gotta get to that light, though, so I won't fly long.
How do we control this?
By where we walk.
Okay. And our battery is dead already.
We'll still hover.
How do we go about upgrading our batteries?
That's with, like, the Zonine charges and stuff.
Okay.
So when we get more of those... Whoops.
So it's just a matter of time, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I could literally go back to the place on the surface and just buy more and keep buying them and get more Zonite. It's pretty much a grind game.
Right. But I mean, like, I noticed when he gave us that little belt thing, we only had, like, 1 battery. We had, like, multiple slots for that.
Yes, we do. You can get a ton.
'Cause I'm sure we need a ton to do some of the goofy shit I've seen people do on this game on like YouTube and shit.
Alright, so we unlocked this area. We're gonna go head back up to the surface, and I'm gonna get that shit.
Okay. Oh, we can even warp. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can just warp straight to the tower.
I just for some reason assumed we wouldn't be able to warp like from one map to the other.
Lookout Landing is like a pre-built hub that I wish I had in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, right.
With everything that you need. Which is, you know, I just also, like, with the additional maps, like the sky, the depths, the normal
you
map.
kind of need something like that.
Yeah. I like having that little hub, and I kind of like the post-apocalyptic feel to it, you know? Compared to Breath of the Wild, where it just felt like the world was young.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mentioned this before, but I wouldn't mind if, like, the next Zelda game was, you know, like a regular Zelda game.
I miss it.
Especially because that means, you know, it'd be time to come up with new shit again. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What do we get? Okay.
We get some of her stash of Zonite. Whenever she gives us stuff, it disappears off the shelves.
Let's see this anyway. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure we really understand much. It's just there's statues pointing us to things. Mm-hmm. We probably could have asked one of those robots what was up with that, but unfortunately, Link doesn't speak. I think it would be funny if they made one version of Link who just never shut up.
Mm-hmm. So Hat and Ao I want to get to in today's stream as well.
Okay.
And this guy.
You stand before me. I am one who returns Poes to the afterlife where they belong. Offer Poes to me. Do it! Oh, this is indeed a Poe. What pitiful beings these are. They have lost their way home and wander the depths of this land. I have returned the lost spirit to the afterlife where it belongs. Since I was brought here to the surface, I've been unable to return Poes to the afterlife.
Link's standing.
And squatted up.
He is.
He's like, it ain't gonna
He's
suck
like,
itself.
I'm gonna piss in your mouth, Po boy.
It ain't gonna suck itself. Return this. How about you return this dick to your mouth? Because of you, I can assist them once more. Dark clump. An unusual substance, cold to touch, seems to be tough. It seems as though it's filled with pitch black darkness. User coating get a gloom-resistant effect. Offer me more Poes and blah 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 blah. Dark clump model bud. Ow. Oh, we're so close.
We are close.
Wait, but it only had one defense. What else does it do?
You can upgrade them.
Wow. Oh no, Roy's Clump turned evil. Not Clump.
Alright, so. Hat and Ao I know is somewhere over here.
Let's go.
But I don't remember. Hold on.
Dark Clump, evil version of my son.
I also have shit that's marked.
I love him
on
more.
The map I want to get taken care of. So we're gonna try and go red first.
Maybe. Can we go to bed? So it's like bright outside and not raining.
We could. I should also probably cook some food.
Yeah. Let's get all prepared here.
You can also, hold on. You can also select for recipe and scroll through your recipes now.
That's awesome. But it's like shit you've already had to make once or find like the recipe like for,
yeah.
I assume. But that's really cool.
You can also find recipes in most of the like little hotels.
So like once you find something that works, you can just keep fucking doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I also just like the aesthetic of the recipe cards.
Me too, honestly. What do we use that star fragment for? Do we eat that? Or
I'm not
do we
sure.
just sell it? I'll look it up. Is it just called a star fragment?
Yeah.
Not stat fragment, star fragment. Here we go. Star Fragment Farming and Usage Guide. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, God. Look at this fucking ad that I got on this website.
What the fuck?
I don't. For reference, it's some hentai thing. I think. I don't know.
There's a foot.
There's a foot where
at a wrong angle.
There's a foot where like this woman is like in a crescent shape off screen. I think. Star fragment fall from the each night. Only one star fragment fall from the sky. Hence, Link can only grab one every ending game day. Blah blah blah. Once a star fragment falls, Link has until 5 in the morning to pick it up. So, it doesn't. We better hope it doesn't fall at 4:30. If you're gliding, you can grab it midair.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. What the fuck are they for? Star fragments can be sold for 200 rupees, but this is probably the worst use for it. Cooking a star fragment is ill-advised for the same reason. Instead, save it to upgrade armor sets at one of the great... Oh, okay. They're for the great fairies. So just hold on to it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we... I have a strange feeling you're going to tell me the place we're already going based on recent patterns, but I'm just going to ask anyway. Where do we cash in our Korok seeds?
So, that...
You don't remember, do you?
I honestly don't. I want to say it's in the Sheikah tribe at first, and then the Lost Woods.
I want you to know Tears of the Kingdom Korok seed guy is an autofill.
Yeah.
Here you go. Where is Korok seed guy?
Oh, here it is.
Huh? Ugh.
Witness the blood moon's rise.
We'll watch this one time, and then another time later for a reason you'll learn later.
Glow shines upon the land. The endless spirits of slain monsters return to
This one's much more creepy.
Well, yeah, because she's like narrating over and shit.
just as they did in a war long past. The world is threatened once again.
I never know how to feel about when games try to explain, like, lore-wise, why, like, you know, mostly basic video game mechanics happen. Because, like, in my own opinion, right, like, you don't need to explain, hey, this is why monsters respawn. Like, I get it's actually a mechanic, like, they don't respawn until that happens, etc. This is a pretty benign example, like, it's fine, doesn't bother me or anything, but I feel like some games try way too hard to explain shit when it's a video game. It's just a perfectly acceptable answer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
I can't think of a good example off the top of my head now, of course, because now I'm talking about it, but...
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try to go to red first.
Okay.
But you're right, I probably should do those shrines sooner rather than later.
I mean, if you're gonna dedicate a whole stream to it, fuck it. I was just wondering why...
Not, like, it's probably gonna have to be a couple streams, I imagine, right?
Well, I mean,
There's a lot.
probably one stream you just, like, get all the ones we're gonna run into while you're doing the shit that you deem more important, and then we go back to doing it like we did Breath of the Wild, like, just when we find them, you know what I mean?
So much easier to find the towers, too, because they're all lit up. Which is a really nice change.
So, let me see. Turning to Hestu, who can be initially found cowering before a tree near Lindor's Brow and Hyrule Ridge, just to the south of the Skyview Tower there. Talk to him, you start a brief side quest, then you can do your shit. Oh, after you upgrade your inventory space by spending your Korok seeds 2 times at this location, Hestu will move on to mooching around at random spots in Lookout Landing. Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Thank God.
he's in your hub. I just couldn't remember where I first found him.
Yeah, yeah. See, because, like, that's something that I never even really thought of in Breath of the Wild. But, like, it is a little weird you don't really have, like, a home to go to. Like somewhere to, like, get all your shit. Like, the closest you, I guess, had was, like, Kakariko Village.
Hataneo Village is where you had your house.
No, but I mean,
But
like,
you had to go through so much in order to get your house.
I feel like Kakariko Village was just where you would go, like, okay, I need to go cook shit and buy stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's, like, the default.
The chicken in this game looks so good. It makes me want chicken. There's another one over there. Another stable, I mean.
Oh, I think I meant a chicken. I was like,
It's
where is it?
raining. That was a really annoying noise. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't forget, we have the paraglider now. No. There you go.
Unpopular opinion, I like Ascend way better than I like Rivali's Gale.
I mean, you
You
don't
can
need
break a lot more shit.
you don't need to wait for this to recharge. So, like,
Fuck. That wasn't nearly as good as I was hoping it would be.
is it gonna be too wet for us to? Okay, no, we're fine.
Most likely,
No,
we're gonna slip a little.
Yeah.
Or a lot.
So, is there a proper explanation for why we don't have our buddies' abilities anymore? Is it just after Ganon fucked off, they, like, went to the afterlife now and, like, there's not around?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was kind of in the DLC.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense, because... Hey, babe?
Yeah.
So you remember those giant robots our friends would fuck around in, you know, to kill Ganon with? Mm-hmm. That were just sort of gigantic and...
Oh, the Guardians?
Yeah, no. Our versions of those.
Yep.
What happened to those?
That's a good question because I never finished that.
Never finished what?
The Warriors Breath of the Wild game.
Oh, that it's explained in that?
Yeah.
No, I thought that game was a prequel to Breath of the Wild.
It is, but it still explains a lot.
I meant in between, because, like, those things were huge and just, like, sitting in, like, the sky. Or at least one of them was in the sky.
Oh, like the
Like the dungeons in the last game, the Divine Beasts.
Divine Beasts,
I was
sure.
kind of trying to do a bit. Because they're just gone.
God, that was annoying.
Because, like, in the last game, like, literally wherever you were, you could see at least, like, 2 of them.
Yeah.
Where the fuck they go? Oh. Pick them up.
I have a better plan.
Great plan. Can you just, like, grab it from here?
It's too far.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We're doing great. Oh, I like that has a most used option.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened in the South China Sea with an American jet. Hi, David. You just gonna leave it there?
Mm-hmm. Can't do much with it on the ground.
That's why China is the J-20 now. That'd be good for them. Good for them. This house has seen better days. What was that? Hi. Don't go back to fucking just sitting there. Oh, they're like a slightly different color, too. So they're not completely indistinguishable.
Not entirely.
I was just about to say, should we be using an axe? Don't starve gameplay. What the hell?
Damn it, I missed out on those lizards.
That enemy was full of lizards.
Ooh!
What the fuck?
Very rare sweet fruit. I don't know what those are actually for.
Minecraft gameplay? Well, here we go. Well, let's see. Golden apples are an uncommon fruit that, when cooked with certain other ingredients, will slightly increase the effect duration of food recipes and the amount of hearts they restore and tears the kingdom. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh no.
What? Oh. I mean, we have a bow. We could probably kill that thing.
I don't know, man.
These guys weren't anything special in the last fucking game. Just save and find out.
There's also a well right here, so we could go underground.
Save and kill that thing first. Don't be a pansy. Oh, you should have taken a picture of the golden apples. We could find more of it. Okay, so literally when you use it to make a food that has like a passive effect that will like wear off eventually, like the staying warm or whatever, it adds 20 seconds. Which, it's not much, but that's pretty good. But it's not broken.
Horse, what are you doing?
Valkyrie just wants to fucking die.
I don't even care if this is cheap.
It's honestly a little unnecessary, I think. Like, based on what I remember was you just smack him with, like, in the eye and just have at it. What are you even hitting him with?
It's like monster part weapon.
Oh. He's gonna sit on you. Beat up.
This was not my strong suit, was the monster fighting. I would just run away.
Well, you gotta quit being a pansy at some point in life, babe.
Fall off the bridge. Damn it.
Well, no, because we want all those weapons around his neck. That's the whole point of killing these things. You got this. No. Eat, 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 eat. There you go. Good job.
Scary.
Toasty Hylian shroom.
I also don't know how my horse got over here, because she was stuck on the other side of the fucking thing.
I told you. I think eventually they just figure their shit out. Hinox tooth. Ew. Did he not drop any of the weapons?
He dropped a couple, but they weren't great.
Well, we cleared the bridge.
Come here, Valkyrie.
We cleared the bridge for any future passerby. It was a little messier than when that kid from Kanto did it, but we did it. He almost thug shaked all over you. Yeah, no, that was almost rough. Don't send your horse careening off a cliff again. You fucking...
I suck.
Yikes! Did you see that bird?
I was just about to ask.
Just scrape against the ground. Bullfuckers just live in caves, huh? Ah! I'm scared that my poor kid. Take it. You by chance looking for bubblefogs too? Yeah, must have asked you too. Supposedly these creatures called bubble frogs live in these caves. They're bluish and whitish and stick to walls. Steve bucks live in stable. None of these only curious pair. Very strange. Maybe a little off. They're looking for something they dropped. Asked me to do the collecting. They ask you too. They offer treasure exchange. Good treasure. A sweet deal. At least it would have been. I don't know the first thing about cave creatures. Treasure was awful appealing though.
Where's my oh. Okay.
Wait, is that sleeping Snorlax on a bridge? I mean, maybe.
Do 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 do.
God, someone caught that joke.
Do 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 do. I see more Hanses.
I'm glad the animals in this game follow the same spawning rules as fucking Minecraft, where they'll just
Yeah.
spawn in facing one direction.
And Bab, like I was telling you, it's literally directly next to the stable.
I still think being able to teleport just to the stable is a perfectly fine
This
ask.
is literally to the stable. I don't know how much more you want it to be in the stable.
But, like, at that point, if you just made it so we could warp to the stable, you don't have to put a shrine next to every goddamn stable. It's called convenience,
I
Bab.
think you're being a baby. It's right here.
Yeah, but not the last one we were just at.
All right.
Can we
We've
just-
had Valkyrie for a while.
Could we just take a nap here and get a point?
Yeah.
Should we?
Yeah.
Horse daycare. Nope. Hi, opponent number 1. I forget, what's the difference between the beds?
Melania bed in this game, before it used to give you like extra hearts and stamina. It does that, but also gives you horse hints from the horse god.
Horse hints.
Yes.
Bro, I want a horse hint. So if you hit reward available, will you just not get any more points? Like until you cash in that reward?
You still get them.
Oh.
So if you sleep in the bed, you'll wake up more energized and share a mystical message.
Oh, okay, so we wouldn't have been able to do the bet anyway. Okay, never mind. Yeah, also it'll register an additional horse. Horse hint. Don't. Horse. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, horses kind of freak me out.
I love horses. Lady Impa.
That was this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, wait, this is the guy, right? Like, oh, my wife left me, all I have are the chickens. That's this guy, right?
No.
No? Who is this guy?
So Impa's just over here.
Oh. That old crone is still alive?
Yeah, I wish we could have these donkeys.
I love his hat.
They're so cute. They're so cute. Like, look at that. I want a donkey.
No, but horses kind of, like, wig me out, because they're, like, huge and kind
Look at
of
all this shit on the ground.
stupid. And, oh, we're on one of those Nazca lines.
The what?
The Nazca lines.
The-
The lines in the fucking ground!
Yeah. So, this is long and drawn out explanation. Pretty much, there are geoglyphs on the ground
Yeah.
where you find
The
memories.
not memories.
They are not in order.
Do we have to find them in order?
You do not. However,
But you're going to for the sake of ease of access?
no.
Okay.
So we're gonna try and get her.
Earthbound immortal slutty goat. Jameson failed his application to be part of the Mongol Empire. Reason 1, freaked out by horses. Reason 2, 800 years too late.
I love horses.
It's not like I would see a horse and be pissed terrified, but it's like the fact that that creature is so huge and so stupid, it just makes me a little nervous, that's all. But horses are dumb. A horse would get freaked out by, like, a gentle breeze and then just kick a guy to death. Goodbye. You did not get in that hot air balloon.
We're gonna.
Oh, okay. She'll figure it out, I guess.
She was supposed to wait for me.
What? Dude, what the fuck? Oh god, the game thought I... Stand in it and light it! What are you doing?
No, I literally did. Okay. Hello? Can I talk to you?
Stand in it and light it.
How am I going to talk to her?
You don't.
I need to trigger the quest.
Goodbye.
What? Why is this so annoying?
This is the hardest part of this entire game.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, just like light a stick on fire or something.
Babe, I need to talk to her first. I think she needs to reset.
Is this like one of those puzzles with the boat,
Yes, there we
farmer,
go.
and the fox and the corn? No, I think we're just stupid, David, honestly. Okay, so now she's gonna... Okay, there we go. The game just
Annoying.
freaked out for a second. That was funny. I thought you missed for a second. What? Ancient, highly hot air balloons. Actually, I can believe that. A hot air balloon probably isn't very complicated technology. I thought about to dome the poor old lady. If we tried, I think Impa could one-shot us. You know, I read something in visual literature, a passage about what the ancients called dragon's tears. Where the tears rest upon the earth, we mark down images to which they gave birth. I believe this geoglyph was one such image, but even from this vantage, its meaning is no clearer to me. Nor can I figure out what a dragon's tear is. But you know, if the literature is correct, one of them could be quite close, near the geoglyph, or even within its borders. As you look around, this could be the clue we need to discover Princess Zelda's whereabouts. So if you design the geoglyph at ground level, you can float out of the paraglider. Need to worry about me, I can manage a simple landing.
Can you?
Bro, imagine one MST would fuck up their whole situation. I love how every time we see, like, a Nazca line type thing, we're just like, God, this deck sucks. There's a fucking Korok right there. Right there. There's the bitch.
Yahaha!
5D's players when they go to Peru. 5D's players when they see a 7-year-old making drawings in the dirt with a stick.
I'm grinding for bugs.
I love that it's still canon. Going back to the video games explaining shit needlessly, I love that it's still canon in Zelda that the reason there's rupees in the grass is because there's tiny little people who like making people happy, so they just leave shit in grass.
Yeah.
We're gonna play Minish Cap at some point. It's on the Switch thing now, which I know is more likely to entice you to play it.
So you need to look on the entirety of the geoglyph.
Oh, we're going back in.
There is an entire cave down there.
Are we doing this right now?
What do you mean?
Are we hopping in?
No.
I mean, yeah, there's a war point right here. We'll be able to come back. I'm surprised you didn't know what the fucking Nazca lines were, considering how into like aliens and shit you are.
I'm not as into aliens as you think I am.
You're into weird bullshit that like you don't know how to explain.
It's 8.
Because like no one knows how those got there or what the fuck they're supposed to even be for.
Mm-hmm. I've just never heard them described as that.
As what?
The word you said.
Nazca lines?
Yeah.
Well, it's because they're very specific things. Like, there's only a set amount of them that exist, and they're all in, like, one place.
You exist.
Like, you're not gonna fucking...
Yeah.
You're not gonna take a fucking walk through, like, downtown Missouri and find a Nazca line that no one noticed.
Before I forget.
Does that work? Could you fucking imagine, though? What would the Missouri Nazca line even be? Like, what creature? I was hoping there was going to be another one.
I think it's up towards the top.
A Bud Light in Missouri? Probably like a raccoon or something. Earthbound immortal drunk raccoon. So, if we already found the cave, what are we looking for?
So the cave isn't the dragon's tear. We're trying to find the dragon tear.
Oh, I assume the dragon's tear was in the cave.
No. I just said it's on the geoglyph.
I thought you meant
There
like
it
the
is.
cave was on the... Okay. You can special summon from your opponent's graveyard, digging through the trash.
You ready for this?
Sure.
It's a cool animation.
Very. Drink. Oh. Okay, well, it looks like this one is supposed to be the first one anyway.
Yep, this is.
Do regular people ever get to
Look,
go to space?
you need to watch this. This is important.
First thing I'm doing is drinking a zero-G water glob.
Do you see what is in her hand?
Yeah, the fucking thing that teleported her away already.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it's a good thing we landed next to these guys. How come his wife is like a person and he's like a goat?
Where am I? We didn't mean to start.
They mentioned that at the beginning.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Is she a different race or is it like a whole?
She's pure Hylian.
Okay, she's just a furry.
He
Jameson.
is Zonai.
I didn't know if it was one of those bullshit things where it's like.
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule.
Oh, so she got thrown back in time.
She sure did.
Okay.
My name is Rauru, King Rauru of Hyrule.
At least we were the last time I checked.
And Queen Sonia? That must mean
So Zelda's like 1/18th goat.
Yes.
Is that why she has the ears? Is that the explanation now?
No.
She's a goat person?
Sonia had ears.
Yeah, but like that shit would have been like a recessive gene until like he got in the picture. Any and all amount of bravery leaves fantasy character designers' bodies when they have to make a female of a species fall back. Yeah, that's why I was gonna ask. Is it one of those things like the dudes look like this, but the chicks are just like humans with one weird feature? Link, you look distracted. What's wrong? Goodness, you say you had a vision? Saw mysterious figures? And then Princess Zelda. The geogus, the literature, the dragon's tears, now a vision of the lost princess. What if all these are connected? Let us continue to examine the geogus, may contain further clues that lead to Princess Zelda. For now, according to the literature, there's something to do with geogus and the Forgotten Temple. The Forgotten Temple lies at the bottom of the canyon in Hebra. I think we should make our way there soon. I like that they're having Impa do shit.
Yeah,
Random question. Are we just heading our way to that tower right now?
sure are.
So, like, nothing too interesting is gonna happen in the next, like, 5 minutes?
Yeah, why?
I'll be right back.
You gotta pee.
Maybe. But I don't want to, like, end stream early.
It's raining again.
Maybe that's why. I keep seeing flowing water. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
Off to the tower, la 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 la. Off to the tower, la 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 la. Oh, there he is. There's the bastard. These things scared the fucking piss out of me when I saw them for the first time. I'm like, fucking what? Don't tell Jameson, but I'm surprised we haven't run into the Clume hands yet. I cannot wait to see his reaction. If you guys haven't met Hestu, he takes the Korok seeds and does upgrades. Weapon stash. I like his dance. Wait, are Koroks like leaf people? Yeah. They're like guardians of the forest, essentially. Salem, he's gonna hear that when he gets this uploaded to YouTube. All he does is cut from intermission. He doesn't like full-blown edit the videos, so it's fine. And y'all can keep a secret. Yay! Hestu! Thank God! That lizard, like, levitated right towards me. I hope you guys saw that. That was wild. There's another cave. Bab, you missed Hetsu.
Hey?
Hetsu?
Oh, shit.
It's fine. I got a weapon and bow stash upgrade. Don't tell him.
Tell me what?
No.
What the fuck did you do?
No, I didn't. Wow! You just assume I did something?
Yes.
Fuck you.
You're a gremlin.
We were just talking about Tears of the Kingdom. Shit you may or may not know about. Beans. Shut up.
Beans is trying to tell on you, but I can't speak his language. You should listen to what Salem said while you were gone. I'm not gonna go back and find the fucking timestamp after this.
Told you.
I got Minecraft to play after this. I'm doing shit. Oh god.
Alright, so it was...
It was hold it out, jump, and then press A, I think? They were talking mad shit. That's fair. Now glide!
It's still raining. Fuck. I thought that was gonna work much cooler.
Is there somewhere we can ascend from?
Not
or I guess
yet.
ascend into?
No, they want us to build a bridge.
No. Well, we can sure do that.
Pull over. Thank you.
Oh, this is gonna take a hot fucking minute, isn't it?
It's not too bad.
It's more like we have to make a staircase.
No.
Oh, there's some shit falling from the heavens again.
Yep.
So you said those don't lead to anything. That's just meant to give you like a vantage point. Wait a minute. Wait,
Some
wait,
of them lead.
wait. Just go back to that piece of debris. That just fell from the sky.
Nah, it's fine. I'd rather just make this.
Okay. I think we're gonna need a little more.
Nah, it's fine.
Well, yeah, no, we're gonna need a little more. You know, Link has always resonated very much with the LGBTQ gaming community, and now he's hitting new strides, reaching out to the hearts of lesbians everywhere by becoming the patron saint of Home Depot.
Nothing wrong with that. This isn't going the way I wished.
No, not even a little. You are fucking... Okay. Turn it. Turn it. There you go.
He was so ugly that everyone died.
Firmly grasp it.
The end.
This is...
Precarious.
I mean, it worked. So you said your goal was basically to find, like, every tower and then do actual game shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that in this stream.
No, of course
but
not, but, like, just in general.
I was not talking mad shit.
Well, I know. Link is like a little too okay with all of this. Can we not?
Is it courageous or is he just an idiot?
This version of Link, I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. If it was like Toon Link or something, no, he's just a dumbass. Oh, hey. Is that the same dragon?
No, it's a different dragon.
Hmm. This cutscene is not skippable. Damn. He got shot out of a cannon in Wind Waker. Yeah, and he looks surprised about it, even though he was already in the cannon.
Being shot out of a cannon is not a courageous thing to do.
I would argue there's some courage involved. It's not smart, but you definitely can't be a pussy and do that.
So I see another memory over here.
Oh. Okay. It's a good thing.
That's all I got for marks.
Yeah, there's not much over here by the looks of it. What the hell is that?
It's a spiral. It's in the sky.
So can we use that cannon again? Like, is that how we're supposed to get to the sky map?
Yes.
Okay. So that's more shit we're doing later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there a point where the game will like tell you to do that, like with the underground, or is that something you're supposed to just sort of notice on your own?
Something you could kind of figure out.
I mean, I guess technically the game kind of already hinted that at us when we were like at the very beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm. I also don't know what memory this is, but there are...
There's like 10, isn't there? Or 12?
I think there's technically 13.
Yeah, I'm sure there's one when you get all of them.
There's
but...
a specific 2 of them I don't want to do yet.
Well, I mean, I think you're gonna need to just wing it and hope for the best. Because we're already right here. That one looks like a temple or the castle, maybe.
I think I know which one this is going to be. And this is going to be out of order.
I think we're gonna have to live with them being out of order no matter what we did.
Fuck!
Well, I guess you don't have to worry about that cutscene now. Look at it, look at that bend he's at. You broke his pelvis. Like, my man landed balls first. Like, that was...
He did. Damn, that was unfortunate.
Maybe next stream should be the shrine one so we can get more stamina.
And hearts.
Well, that's the fucking...
God damn it.
There's
Really no way I can skip this.
now back to bed. Hi, dragon. I guess just accelerate towards the memory and then pull up the glider like right at the end again, like you
Yeah.
did before. Oh, it shows you where you died?
Yeah.
Neat. Did it do that in the last game? I don't remember that being a thing.
I don't remember. Fierce deity can't help you now, bitch.
It doesn't give us any extra defense. It makes us hit harder.
We're gonna mark it just in case.
You're not gonna start up the cutscene and then like fucking reset if it's like just.
No, I'm not.
Is that a river separating the land masses, or is that just a fucking ravine?
That is a ravine.
Okay.
I have a stamina thing of food.
Not a good I did you last time.
Well, I didn't accelerate forward last time. Hoe bag.
I like how our hang glider has the same accessories that Raru has.
Yeah. That's what makes it so special. I also didn't wait till it was fully empty. I did it when it was halfway full.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, more health and more stamina we're definitely gonna need.
It's weird to me that you can eat the shit to get, like, over-healed, basically, but you can't get, like, over-stamina'd. Because, like, that thing should have said it was going to give you, like, a wheel and then, like, a third. I guess at that point you probably just would never bother upgrading and just make a ton of food, but still. You can make the same argument for the hearts. How did Link eat that without his hands? Very, very carefully. Link strikes me as the kind of guy who would put a lot of time and effort, like, practicing throwing popcorn in the air and catching it in his mouth. Do we have any heat food? Well, we can. Let's make some, like, spicy fruit or something. Or a spicy steak. Thank God we don't need to upgrade the part of our inventory that holds all our food.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a couple.
You know, I will give this game this. Obviously, we're only 2 streams in. Because for reference, I have not played this game. I know very little about it besides, like...
The main twist.
The main twist, thanks to TikTok.
I'm still mad about that.
And just a little bit of, like, you and Dusk have told me. Mm-hmm. I'm at least a little more interested in what this game has going on.
Yeah.
So I can at least give it that. I'm more interested in, like, its plot than Breath of the Wilds. Because I felt like Breath of the Wilds was... How do I put this? I feel like Breath of the Wild's plot was more like a matter of convenience, you know what I mean? Because they had to be like, okay, we want to do the open world thing, so we need to make sure the player can just go to the last area whenever. So what do? Zelda's trapped, and then we don't really get to see much of her. You know?
The fuck?
What,
Oh.
Oh. Now, granted, this game is giving us a similar setup because, you know, Purah was like, there's 4 areas. Go to these 4 areas. But, like, as we discussed last time, we technically don't even know where we're supposed to be going once all is said and done.
Run for it.
Like, it at least feels like we can go wherever we want, but that's less because the game is being like, all right, go, like...
This game is also a hell of a lot more balanced than Breath of the Wild is. Which
Yeah.
I know was a huge thing.
Yeah, no, if we had gone, like, in some random direction this far in Breath of the Wild, you would have already gotten one shot by a lizard that could shoot lightning out of his testicles from, like, 50 fucking paces.
I think it's right here. Yep.
That... Okay.
I think I know which one this is.
Bloop. Yeah, I was just gonna say before this starts up, it feels like Breath of the Wild was more like, it was more like go fucking get stronger because, like, you kind of have to. Whereas this game, it's like we don't really know where we're even going, so just figure it out, I guess.
It's like, I don't even know if I could play Breath of the Wild after playing this because it fixed a lot of shit.
I'm certainly not going to. I can tell you that much.
Oh, okay, this isn't the one I...
Wow, good job. You hit the one in order somehow.
A time so far back in the past, it's become legend.
You notice where they're standing?
So it's true.
Yeah.
This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
She can't manipulate shit the temple did for her.
Oh, I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru? I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
So that's her ancestors.
Right. Because she's still part of the royal family. That's why I said she's like 1/18th goat.
You
Yes.
said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time. Something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do
No, okay, I
do
just
that?
realized something that's gonna be like 8 fucking cutscenes from
I don't
now.
know how I got
What?
here in the first place.
There's just the implications of what is happening here versus what's gonna happen later. He's like, what the fuck, that hurt? Look at him.
You're free to
I
solve
love
your
him.
problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle? Hmm?
No.
I love her so much.
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours.
I mean,
It is.
that's not so small the goat's legs are. Yeah, he's like all
Look at you,
torso.
fresh.
I love her tattoos.
Yeah.
I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
I don't know.
So you don't have to tell me if I'm right or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because, so,
Wonder. Minoru. She may have some idea.
I'll wait until this is over.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
they're not so damn secret, are they? Okay. So, you don't have to confirm if I'm right or not, obviously, because we're 2 out of some double-digit number of memories through this. So the reason Ganon was even there, he didn't get reincarnated. He was, like, waiting around after she went back into... This is somehow all Zelda's fault entirely. Like, she's gonna fuck up somehow, and he's gonna fucking pull a bender and just sit under the castle until this happens.
No. Not quite. I like where your head's at, though.
It makes sense to me, like a stable time loop type deal. Because if they need to do some workaround so they can actually keep their shit of like, oh, Ganon isn't going to be able to resurrect himself because he's using up all his power to whatever the fuck from the last game. But they still need to bring him back because they forgot this game franchise has other villains in it.
Well, Bab, here's the thing, right? When you have the fucking... With the Zelda formula, right? It's like you couldn't play a Zelda game if you weren't Link. You couldn't play a Zelda game if Zelda just wasn't there.
Majora's Mask.
That's kind of a spin-off-y feeling game anyway.
No, it is not!
I love Majora's Mask. But Zelda, like, the idea that he was with... Oh, no.
Hell, you could even argue she's barely in Wind Waker.
She's in Wind Waker.
Tetra's in Wind Waker.
It's literally Sheik all over again.
Zelda and Ganon aren't an Awakening. Neither of those fuckers are an Awakening. I don't think they're in the Oracle games either.
I haven't played Oracles, so I don't know.
They're not in Spirit... Ganon's not in Spirit checks. My point is, you can do other shit.
My point is, I feel like a lot of Zelda players hold the same ideals I do, whereas the good Zelda games you think of, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, all have Zelda, Link, and either Ganon, Ganondorf, or some sort of minion of Ganondorf, and then Ganondorf. And Ganondorf has not been in the Zelda series for a while now.
I'm not having this argument with you again. They're the same guy. But, like my point is...
Not Ganondorf the character. In Breath of the Wild, it was Calamity Ganon.
I don't know,
And even though technically they're kind of the similar,
they're
same-ish,
100% the same guy. It's not even...
though there's theories I have with Breath of the Wild, this
for
game,
fuck's
and the
sake.
third one, but I'm not getting into it right now.
Ganon isn't even like a die and reincarnate situation. It's literally the same guy keeps coming back.
Yes,
Like,
but
that
that
is-
is also because it was Demise's fault.
Yeah, but
That's
still,
why he keeps coming back.
I'm not
so
arguing
I
that
think
part. It's still
Calamity
the same
Ganon
guy.
is a whole thing that has to do more with Demise than it does with actually Ganondorf, because Ganondorf is in this game.
Right, but the canon in the game, it's just fucking Ganon.
Anyway.
My point is, you can do other shit with this franchise. Like, you've used other villains, and it's gone very well before. Everyone loves Skull Kid.
Skull Kid is hardly a villain.
Half the reason people...
Oh no, I got bullied. I'm gonna steal a mask.
Salem, he almost ended the planet.
Yeah, I know.
He got closer to winning than Ganon ever fucking did up until Breath of the Wild.
That's also not true.
It entirely is. It entirely is.
No.
Yeah, it is. The most he did in Ocarina of Time was like kill one town and freeze over Zora's domain. Everyone else was fine.
He was doing a lot more than that.
Not in the game proper, he wasn't. I don't know, it sounds like different bad to me. Yeah, a little bit.
I don't mind different. I liked Vadi a lot. Girahim I thought was a really nice side character villain.
There's issues with bringing Girahim specifically back, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, is it's, at the end of the day, it's a fucking Zelda game. To make a good Zelda game, there has to be a link, usually, with Ganon/Ganondorf/Demise. And they've been going more into the plot-heavy reasons
Well, I mean,
of this game.
like
Which, of course, Ganondorf is going to be there if it is plot-related.
my thing is just like, if you put yourself in a situation where you need to come up with more and more contrivances for why this character can come back, like maybe just move on.
Which is why I think you're going to like the end of this game, without spoiling anything.
And plus, there's also like, it wouldn't like, it's not a huge stretch in like if we have Breath of the Wild, right? Like let's just say like they do that thing, Ganon can't reincarnate, whatever. Fine, right? Fine, that's fine. He's just dead forever now. You could bring Demise back now, because then he could be like, what the fuck happened to my dude? How is he dead forever now? And then he could just be like the bad guy trying to fuck up the world because
I cannot continue this conversation without spoilers.
Yeah. More gear. Hell, you could bring back Girahim. Maybe somehow. If you bring back Demise, you have to.
I think if they fully leaned into the Girahim without the weird tongue thing with Link.
No, more of that. Just to upset you. More of that.
Well, it doesn't upset me, but spoiler alert, I'm very bi. It does not bother me.
That's fair.
But it's also with each, like with the villain or whatever, it has to do with like the Triforce thing, or it has to do with the reincarnation thing, or it has to do with
Right, my point is do something
everything.
different.
Then it wouldn't feel like a Zelda game.
That's okay. Do something different. If you're gonna go this far and make the game like open world and ditch like the traditional Zelda concept, go all the way with it. Hell, even the Mario games give Bowser a fucking break from being the final boss and want to do RPGs and shit. That's a much bigger chunk of land than the other ones were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Demise is coming back. Fucking, I guess.
No.
I think the worst offender of the holy shit, just use a different guy was Twilight Princess, though. Where it was
I loved
where
how that was
where
down.
it was literally Zant until the last 20 minutes of the game, and then he just shows up, kills him, he's like, I'm the final boss now. That final boss sequence was cool. Like, with, like, Puppet Zelda and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like...
It was very cool. And it was also kind of nice. I kind of like when they do the whole, yeah, this is the bad guy, just kidding, because a guy like Zant, you really think he's going to be the final boss? Are you insane?
Wait, does this mean Zelda's further back than Skyward Sword?
Yes.
Yeah, she would have to be, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's still called it Hyrule and Skyward Sword around the land.
Mm-hmm.
How did the Sky Islands get in the sky in Skyward Sword? How did that happen again?
You should just watch the beginning sequence of Skyward Sword.
Zelda's gonna...
There was a big war.
Yeah.
And then there was the upheaval.
So the Demise Curse hasn't happened yet.
Not necessarily.
Well, it would have, because that was the reason they put everything in the sky.
There's a whole bunch of theories about when this game takes place.
Oh, fuck me, we're doing this again.
It's terrible. It's like they shouldn't have just made timelines. It was dumb.
Honestly, I think Zelda would be so much better off if they just took a step back into the Final Fantasy thing. They're like, they're all their own thing. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, there's
That's
reference.
what I wish.
Like, it's just this nebulous thing, whatever, you know?
I agree. Because it's like, timelines are bullshit. Like, there's some very obvious big connection games, like games that are supposed to be connected, like Ocarina to Twilight Princess.
They're Ocarina to Majora's Mask because it's literally a sequel.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Like, doing, like, 1 or 2 game lines like that is fine. I mean, 2 or 3 game lines. You can't really have a 1 game line, but... Which means Zelda couldn't have caused Ganon. Oh, fuck, you're right. Okay. I'll have to rethink.
Which is, yes.
I want... See, because, like, after fucking... Oh, I bet Adachi did it. No, I want to ruin a fucking game for you. Like, plot. Like, goddamn you.
You can't ruin it if you were already spoiled on the big twist.
Yeah, but, like, there's something leading... I don't know what led up to that, and I don't know the aftermath of that. I don't know how that gets fixed.
You're assuming it does.
It'll get fixed. If it doesn't get fixed, it's because they're trying to fucking shiest you guys for DLC later where it does get fixed.
No.
I don't know. We've talked about this before. Like, almost every time we've played Zelda. Where, like... I see what they do with their plots, and I always wish that they just sort of, like... I always feel like they make it, like, 8 or 9 tenths there, and then something, like, holds it back. Obviously, we're only, like, a few hours in this game. I'm reserving judgment until, like, the end.
Yes. Here's the thing also, though, with... I should go to blue. Or purple, probably first. Here's the thing with Zelda games, is I feel like that's half the reason why you play Zelda games. You get hints at lore. You never get anything fucking confirmed for like a billion years.
Yeah, but that annoys the shit out of me, because then it's like, what's the point of having it?
Well, it builds on itself after a long time.
Yeah, after too long.
Nah. And also, this game, I don't think has that problem. I think there's a couple of things left unanswered, but this game is the best storytelling out of any Zelda game, and that is a big claim to make, but 100%.
So Zelda...
I have cried so much with this fucking game.
Salem, you cried when we played Persona 4.
So, it was a good game.
So Zelda is comfy Dark Souls? Yes. You don't want games to give too many answers, because that's what happened to FNAF. FNAF gave no answers, and then it rushed to give answers, so it makes shit be stupid.
You want to be able to spoon-feed content with making them feel satiated, while also realizing you have a lot more to work with.
I don't know, because I think what it is, if I have to try to quantify why it bothers me in Zelda specifically, because I don't needle Zelda to death just to annoy you most of the time.
I disagree.
I think I'm telling you I'm being honest.
I think you just do it to get on my nerves.
Sometimes. But, like, I think the reason it bothers me with Zelda is because Zelda presents itself in that way, right? Like, these games, like, this world has, like, this storied history or whatever, but it's always just the same 2 dudes smacking their dicks together.
No, but it's not. That's the thing.
Yes, it is. It is literally, I don't care what you think it is with the whole Ganon thing. It's literally the same guy. It is always the same guy.
Breath of the Wild, a big thing about Breath of the Wild that I really liked is that it was literally about Zelda and about her struggles with her power.
Yeah, and that part's cool.
That was never talked about.
That part's cool, but it still just boils down to, and then Ganon showed up again and Link killed him. That's my thing.
She was holding him off, sure, but, like, also, what would it accomplish if Zelda killed him?
I'm not saying Zelda needs to be the one to kill him. I'm saying in this
situation... And then who else would kill him?
That's not my fucking point. My point is, if we're in
You're
this...
yelling.
If we're at this point where it's like, we need to come up with some contrivance to make Ganon come back, just use someone else. It's okay. It's fine.
Did we get that one? I think we did.
As someone whose Zelda experience is a grand total of a little Ocarina 12 years ago, the vibe I get is like, these 3 motherfuckers are mythically integral to the world. Whatever happens, they're going to be at the center of it.
Yes, that's exactly how it's explained.
And then they break that rule by having games where 1 or 2 of them just aren't there. So they're capable of doing it.
Except not really, because those are more side adventures. It has nothing to do with what they are fucking ingrained with their bloodlines.
Man, I don't know, Majora's Mask seemed pretty important to Link. It was the last thing that guy did before getting turned into a fucking Undertale OC.
Yeah, but that was also... It was an important Zelda story, sure, but it's not one that is gonna go down in legend or whatever. It's literally just him trying to heal his fucking trauma, and he can't.
Do more shit like that. That's interesting.
It is interesting, and they do shit like this in other Zelda games. I think. Okay, I didn't
Ganon
do
be
that.
eepy sometimes. Ganon do be eeping. I guess my main point they're trying to make is just make Majora's Mask 2 already, so we can actually have a second good Zelda game.
Oh my god. Listen, I like Majora's Mask. I'm not hating on Majora's Mask. It's a great game. But, like, it's because...
Wait.
What?
Under that rock.
No.
No?
Because it was made from Ocarina of Time. Like, the Zelda game, okay? It reused all the different assets. They whipped together a story, and it was good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on Majora's Mask. That's why it was good. Because they also put a lot of dark intricacies in it, like they did with Ocarina of Time. But I don't think it is even close to the best Zelda game.
Yeah, it's tied with that. It's tied with Wind Waker still.
Wind Waker's good, but there are things that drive me up the wall about that game.
Which is completely fair. Wait, is Link dead during Majora's Mask? I get map padded. You got map padded.
That was map padded, but I definitely think it's more of him trying to work through his trauma by helping other people.
That's more what the implicate. Like that's more what the not implication.
Because he's looking for Navi at the end of that game.
What's the fucking word? The curtains are blue. The fucking
What?
like the shit English teachers love, like the subtext of the game, like the theming and shit. Like, people love to be like, oh, then how come everyone looks the same? But it's because it was a fucking lazy cash grab cobbled together in 8 months. The fact that that game is playable is a miracle.
It's super good, and I love that game. Don't get me wrong, but the reason why it was good is because it was right after Ocarina of Time was made. And they were just going off of the themes with Ocarina of Time, but doing something slightly different because they only had limited time to make that game before the holidays. Like...
You say that like it's just an expansion, like
It kind of is. Like, I look at Majora's Mask, it's directly after Ocarina of Time. He leaves Hyrule because he's looking for Navi.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it is, an expansion.
Part of the reason I like Majora's Mask a lot is because it's very character-driven and all that, which I cannot say about Ocarina of Time in any fucking capacity. How did they get that? Oh, wait, can you rewind that back up at them?
I sure can.
Do it. Oh god. Like, because part of the reason I like Majora's Mask so much is because it is so character-driven and, like, the world is just sort of, like, really just kind of fucked up, but, like, really interesting.
Yeah, but that's why I like Zelda, you know?
But Ocarina of Time's not like that at all. Like,
no,
at
Ocarina
all.
of Time had the Zelda formula. That's what made it so fucking special, is because it was just the Zelda formula. Like, that was what made the Zelda franchise for so long, was that skeletal system. It was such a fun game to play.
Yeah, and then
very little plot.
And then Majora's Mask was them being like, what if we did something cooler with that concept?
Majora's Mask was like, we got a couple of months. Let's whip together another game.
Yeah, and it's still better than a decent amount of Zelda games. This reminds me, I wish people would dig into EYE lore more instead of waving off as devs were high lol, because there's some really interesting stuff going on. I own that game. I should play it at some point.
I'm just ignoring all these enemies, by the way, so I can get this tower over with.
Yeah, no, that's
I'll do this later.
That's what I'll be fucking doing.
I think, though, like, I like the open world stuff for Zelda, but I really miss the old formula with the puzzle solving and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, I also wouldn't be mad if they incorporated more open world type areas. So it's like Hyrule Field, for example, didn't feel so fucking empty.
Oh yeah, there's nothing in Hyrule Field.
You know, it's like add more caves, wells, like jump in the sky. Maybe there's stuff in the sky.
That's part of the reason why I didn't like Breath of the Wild. I felt like there was nothing on that fucking map at all. The most interesting thing that would happen is you'd run into an NPC who would turn out to be a banana-obsessed ninja. That's all that would happen.
They definitely added a lot more in this fucking game.
I can already see that. No, but like that's why I like Majora's Mask and like Wind Waker, because it feels like those games just have a lot more. They give like the people who aren't Link and Zelda like more personality and like more. Well, I mean, they also give Link like a lot more personality in like Wind Waker, but I mean like the NPCs and like areas you go to are a lot more memorable. Whereas in like something like Twilight Princess, I don't remember the only thing about Twilight Princess I remember besides like Midna's ass is like I remember like 1 or 2 dungeons, and that's about it. I don't even remember what they were called. You know my feelings about open world IMO, it's just what if we made areas for a cool game, put a bunch of grass fields between them? That's definitely a minority opinion these days. I feel like a lot more people are leaning towards that nowadays though, David, because there's been just like an oversaturation of open world games for a long time now.
And it's like, I like open world games. Like, those are my favorite because I love exploring everything till there's nothing left. But, like, god damn it.
I feel like you could do
I like other types of games, too.
I feel like you could definitely hit an in-between, especially with Zelda. Like, I feel like what wouldn't be a bad idea for the next, like, traditional Zelda.
Which they confirm they're not doing.
They're going to.
They better. I was so upset.
They're fucking going to. Because eventually it'll be time to nostalgia cash in for that, you know what I mean? It's because Ubisoft took it to its most cynical, soulless conclusion? Yeah, a little bit. Honestly, for the next, like, traditional Zelda game, if you still want to keep it kind of open, do the Legends Arceus thing. Where you have set zones, they're big, and you can do the things in those zones pretty much in whatever order, but you have to finish that zone. So let's just say, like, the first continent you're on or whatever has, like, 3 temples. Doesn't matter what order you do them in, mostly. Whatever. But you can't get to continent 2 until you're done with those 3 temples. Then you move on to the next, like, 3 or 4 temples. Blah, blah, blah. It's open without being guideless.
Yeah.
Because, like, you could do that in, like, Ocarina of Time. The first 3 dungeons? You only did, like, 3 or 4 dungeons as Kid Link, right? Not kind of the Spirit Temple?
Yeah.
Were rigid. And then once you became an adult, I think you had to do the Forest Temple first, but then after that, it literally did not matter.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's a problem with doing it like that. Not at all. Especially because, you know, Zelda, one of the big problems classic Zelda always had, and I think that's something even you can agree with, is the fact that, like, there was a lot of times where it felt like the only reason an item existed was to get you through one dungeon and then get, like, 1 heart piece.
I hated that. Although I do miss the hook shot a lot.
Dude, same. There's been, like, 5 times already in this game where I thought to myself, God, I wish we had a fucking hook shot.
I want to get that black horse, damn it.
You know, so if we... Because you could have it so, like, again, like, you have those first 3 dungeons, and they're all their own thing. But then you get to those later dungeons, and you can incorporate it so it's like, okay, you need to have the item from dungeon 1, 2, and 3 to get even through the basic dungeons in the next area.
Yeah.
Because they'll be guaranteed to have it, so you can make them more complex without still feeling, like, stagnant. Not that there's anything wrong with just a linear experience. I think some people see linear games as being, like, bad for literally no fucking reason.
Sometimes you just want to sit down and enjoy a game. Like, it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be crazy. I appreciate how hard this game is.
Like I wonder if these people, like, just watch a movie by, like, going to scene select and, like, watch them in a random fucking order, like the way they bitch about, like, linear games and shit. That looks like a complete black horse to me, Bab.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Is that a fucking dragon?
It's an Aracuda.
I don't think that's an Arakua.
That is an Arakua.
I don't think that's an Eric Carmen.
I'm gonna shit in your bed.
That's also
I want this horse because I heard there's not, like, any black horses, and this one looks almost entirely black.
Oh, is his back white? Or is that the shade?
Oh, he has a little white on his nose, but otherwise is a beautiful black horse.
Adorable. Come here.
Oh
my god. Link's a tough motherfucker. A hoof to the face only did half a heart. Is that another enemy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ignoring it.
But Bab, there's free shit over there. All you gotta do is kill some monsters.
Damn you.
Bro, this horse...
You can also freeze the horses and run up to them.
Well, like, that just feels mean.
It does feel mean, but I'm gonna do it.
Do we have any ice stuff?
Mm-hmm. I have 1.
Okay, good luck. Be my friend! And thus the hero of legend was kicked to death by a horse.
Oh, shit.
Why?
You're supposed to break it. Alright. Come back.
We're gonna be here a while, folks.
We are gonna be here a while because I also see a stable not too far from here, and I really want a black horse.
And that'll be.
Y'all should start coming up with names for this horse.
Is that gonna be where we wrap up? Registering this
Oh,
horse.
fuck. Is it really almost 3 hours?
Yep.
Damn it! Listen here, cunt. You will be my friend. It'll happen. Oh, you have white hooves, too.
So is it like some horses just spook easier?
Yes, it's the ones with better stats.
Of course it is. And the horse just alerted them. Oh. I've got a name. BBC. No.
No. Funny, though. I hear them. Oh, you whore. Go away.
This has been, this is
What are
certainly,
we naming this horse?
this has certainly been our stream. Sneak.
Actual good names. God damn it.
I think you need to kill this guy. Grippy? Why the fuck would you name him Grippy?
Why Grippy?
Name him Haunts.
This beautiful black rare ass horse is gonna be Hans.
Okay, fine. Onyx.
Maybe. I need that horse to move.
You're gonna spook the other one if you make that one freak out. Wait. Drop. Can you drop like an apple to like make it want to come over here? Shoot an apple at the ground near him.
I don't think that works.
Try it. You have
No.
nothing to lose except
I'm
an
fine.
apple. You don't look fine.
I'm fine.
Watch this thing's stats suck, dick. What are you doing? Oh, I see. I know what you're doing. Do you have any sneaky food?
Whoops.
Well,
I didn't mean to eat that.
you don't have anything, do you?
I do.
Just throwing some like meat.
Fuck.
You could pop that golden apple and make it last a little longer if you wanted. I don't know if that's worth it. We only got the one. Oh, that's for 6 minutes. You're fine. Now to find out if we're even gonna have enough stamina.
I made stamina food. We're fine. There we go.
Oh, he's using up a lot of it.
This is a good horse.
There we go.
All right. Good job, baby. Where the fuck was that?
Where the fuck was the stable? There's a shrine over there.
Yeah, so this is a good one.
We got 4 thingies.
I think it was down this way.
What is that symbol even supposed to like be?
Like, you know, like the thing on your boots? The spurs?
Oh.
Oh no!
I liked it better in Ocarina of Time, were just carrots.
Me too.
It was carrots, but you obviously weren't feeding it. Link was just slapping the shit out of your opponent as hard as he could, because that sound effect was loud.
I need to reach my friend.
Like, that was like a whip crack sound effect, that shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, whoosh.
There's another weapon thing that you can get, like a Zonai device you haven't even seen yet, and I am so excited to find one, so then I can just cause chaos.
Are we going to be able to find more of those portable Zonai
Yes.
things?
Yes.
Like, so we can, like, buy those eventually?
Yes.
Cool.
Like, they're very easy to get to.
Good, because those seem very useful.
They are very useful.
Oh, right, because there's probably, like, more of those gumball machines, because someone mentioned
Yes.
that there's more.
What are we naming the horse?
Nah, I still vote for Onyx.
I like Onyx.
Gribby. Jeez.
Damn, that is a pretty good horse.
Yeah, it's still not as good as Epona, though.
No, but that is pretty good for wild.
Yeah. And you said eventually we can, like, upgrade them.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can talk to Beetle, take a quick nap to get our last pony point, and then we've made some pretty good last-minute progress. Honestly, I say take him with us for a little while. Hi, Beetle. I still remember when we were talking about Beetle while you were driving around. I almost made you fucking, like, crash as you were laughing so hard.
Oh, what was it you said? It was really funny.
We were talking about you being down bad for Zelda characters, and you said, I think you said you would, like, pity fuck Beetle or something, and I was like, you know, as soon as he's done nutting in you, he would shout, thank you!
Also, Beetle is a non-binary king.
That was, okay.
Non-gendered king. That is a binder. No straight person has that haircut. Also, hyperfixating on beetles?
That's more of an autistic trait than a non-binary
Well,
one.
I think he might also be a little autistic, but that's okay.
I think all the characters you like are a little autistic.
Fuck you. Do I really not have anything good to sell?
You have an opal.
I have 3.
He has ascended beyond gender, like Testament. Yes, Beetle is very much like Testament.
I mean, look at those sandals. He's got style.
Are we gonna go have a horse hint?
Well, I'm getting my reward.
I thought you were 1 point short still.
I just registered the horse. Oh.
Yeah, so go take a nap. Get a horse hint, and then we can finish up by getting our reward. Because I kind of want to see the horse. Is the horse hint guaranteed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see Beetle's trap. There's gotta be a mod. Many a god of horses who grants quicker hooves and thicker hides. In northeast Hyrule, near a stable in Akala, I am waiting. Oh, okay, so we need to, like, find her first.
Mm-hmm.
Eh, 3 extra hearts for 50 rupees ain't bad.
And a extra ring of stamina.
Oh, thank God, okay. So we can't get over stamina, they just don't let you do it from... Okay. Do you ever Salem test Testament? We Salem tested both versions of Testament, in fact. I love how we act like it's this fucking thing that only we have ever done, but it's literally just smash or pass.
Yeah.
I like that it uses up your base stamina before choosing your extra stamina that
Yep.
you can't regen. I don't know. I don't remember Breath of the Wild did that, but I appreciate
did.
that. All right. Time to wrap up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We made pretty good progress. I
We
think.
did. Everybody, thank you for coming by and vibing with us. Thank you again to Dusk for the resub. I believe he's the one who resubbed today. Appreciate you. Regular Smash Press is boring because straight people do it. It's like driving a car with half the wheels on.
I love that. Thank you.
We appreciate all y'all for coming by and vibe with us. This was fun. I'm having a lot more fun sitting here through this than I did through Breath of the Wild. I can tell you that fucking much. But yeah, we will see you hopefully tomorrow for the next one. But until then, have yourselves a great night. Thank you again.
Goodbye.
Peace out. And remember, to pray to God tonight for a good horse hint.